Hi everybody, so I'm going to show you how to do a really simple simulation about gases. Now we're moving to gases because we were talking about intermolecular forces, and now we're going to talk about the state of matter that's really exciting and complicated to really get our hands around, and that is the state of matter that exists when the intermolecular forces are really weak. We saw that with nitrogen gas and airbags. And the reason it's fairly complex to study is normally we can't see gases. So, in order to really understand a gas in a container, we can't just put it on a scale, we can't grab it and look at it. So, we have to understand primarily four things about the gas. We need to understand its pressure, the force that the gas is exerting on the walls of the container. And if you go like this with your hands right now, it's your hands are hitting a bunch of gas particles. So we need to understand the force at which those gas particles hit the walls of a container. We need to understand how big the container is. Gases are going to expand to fill their container. So we need to understand the volume of the container. Then we need to understand the energy of movement that those gas particles have. That's the temperature. And then lastly, we need to understand just the amount of gas particles. Those are the moles, normally given to us in grams, and then we do a simple molar mass conversion. So when you do this simulation, you're only going to deal with this ideal gas law or ideal gas button there. So you're going to click on that. And then we see this container here. So the container has a volume, and this volume can be changed by moving this back and forth. Okay, gas particles are going to have a temperature. We can increase the temperature by doing that, and we can decrease the temperature by doing that. There's going to be some moles of gas that we're going to put in there. I think it's really fun to use the small gas particles, and we can put those gas particles in just by simply pumping it. If I wanted to remove the gas particles, I would just do that. If I want to add more moles of gas particles, I just do that. Okay. And you see when I do that, the pressure responds right here. The pressure measured in ATMs. And the temperature here is measured in this unit you see up here called Kelvin. You can change it to degrees Celsius. Let's keep that at Kelvin though. And then this simulation is going to ask you to do a lot of things. It's going to ask you to hold the volume constant, so make the size of this container the same for a while. And then it's going to ask you to do some other things, like hold the temperature constant. It's not going to let you mess with that. And then I'm going to ask you to analyze changes in temperature and changes in pressure and changes in volume throughout. Okay? Take care.